for today, for this gift of breath and life. We give you thanks for this church, this community gathered here to worship. We give you thanks for your creation, the changing seasons, falling leaves. We give you thanks. For your mercy, for your forgiveness, for your love, we give you thanks. In our weakness, we thank you, for your power is made evident. In our failures, we thank you, for your grace is sufficient. Even in the trials, through the struggles and pain, as you form us into who you want us to be, turning our mess into your message. Today and every day, we give you thanks.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Pastor Clarence E. Stowers, Jr., proud pastor of Mars Hill Anywhere. I have a question. What does Grey's Anatomy, Game of Thrones, and Snowfall have in common? If you know the answer already, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. Well, they're what you call episodic, which means that they are seasonal, and each season has several episodes. And what I love about each one of these shows is how they don't let you go into a new season without recapping the old season. And during that recap, they bring you up to date what happened, and you walk into the new season refreshed, your memory triggered, all because they gave a recap. Well, if it works for Grey's Anatomy, Game of Thrones, and Snowfall, then I figure it would also work for us. And as we prepare to meet both in person and online this coming Sunday, I want to give you a recap of what happened last week. Enjoy. I have a special place, and I pray that you have one too. Anyone have a special place that you like to break away to get away from the madness, to get away from the pressures, the challenges, and the vicissitudes of life? I've been waiting to use that word. Anyone have a special place? Now, I have one. And I never take pictures of it. I never share where it's located because it's my place of peace, my place of refuge, my place of solitude. And only one person knows where that place is, and that's my wife. Now I'm at my special place, sitting on the patio, enjoying the beautiful nature, the landscaping that's around me. And I couldn't help but notice that there was a young man who's sitting to my left. And I could tell, you know how you just sense it. I could tell that this brother sitting on the bench, you could see the sadness on his face. You could see the weight of the world that's on his shoulders. So my mind began to wonder. I'm wondering what he's going through. Is it a health challenge? A family issue? Could it perhaps be a relationship issue? Something going on at the job, but you could see the weight on his face. You could see the weight on his shoulders. And so I'm looking and I'm praying that we lock eyes, because I want to get up and I want to go over and I want to make sure that at least I do something to help lift the weight that my brother might have been going through, you all. And that's why I'm learning, as I'm aging, becoming a little bit more careful of what I say, becoming a little bit more careful of how I say it. Because we play a good game online, presenting to the world that everything is good, presenting to the world that everything is okay. But what I'm learning, you all, and I'm trying to teach my children the same thing. Every person that we meet is fighting an internal battle we know nothing about. With me, I'm learning that when people act out, when people do things that are uncharacteristic and say things that are flippant, instead of me just going toe to toe, now as I'm aging, I'm thinking, what's the backstory? Why is that person acting the way that they're acting? Why is this person saying the things that they're saying? Because every person you meet is facing internal battle that we know nothing about. And that's why it's important to be kind and compassionate. Remember, everything happens for a reason. And so now we're compelled to be patient and trust in God's plan, because if we're going to unlock gratitude, and especially during this month of Thanksgiving, then we ought to do what Scripture commands us to do: be patient and trust in God's plan. James chapter 1, verse 17. Y'all remember that? I'm going to hit it real fast. It says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. And then also we discovered this past week, you all, that it'll be grateful for our health. Be grateful for our homes. Be grateful for our family. Be grateful for our friends. So no matter what's going on in life, think about it. There's also always something to be thankful for. And that's why, y'all remember, that's why I did something special, you all. Did you get it? I gifted you a complimentary gratitude journal. Did you get your gratitude journal? Because it's easy to forget all the good things when things are tough. So often we take for granted those things. Now, I don't want you to miss out on it. So after this stream, if you want to get it, you all, let's just text the word insider to 33777. Ephesians, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ has forgiven each and every one of us. So now, what does Scripture say about kindness, about compassion, and being loving towards one another? Now, here's what I need to do. Here's what I need to do. Come on, lean in. It's important to clarify what kindness means in Scripture. Biblical kindness is not what some people may think of as being nice and polite. No. Biblical kindness in Scripture is akin to what Jesus says: love your neighbor as yourself, the great commandment, Matthew 22, verses 37 through 42. So when we are compelled to be kind, Scripture is really saying to us, treat the neighbor as you would treat yourself. True kindness is loving others as you would love yourself. forgiving others as you would forgive yourself. For the rest of this year and prayerfully for the rest of your life, this becomes your disposition. Spread joy and happiness to everyone you meet. And remember that every day is a day that's gifted to us. Be a joy spreader, not a joy robber. At Mars Hill Anywhere, we're in a series entitled The Lost Art of Gratitude. During this series, I'm challenging everyone who's connected to us to take time and pause and identify the things that they're truly grateful for. Recent studies have shown how gratitude not only changes you, but it also begins to rewire the brain. Practicing gratitude can make you happier, give you a greater sense of joy, and increase your optimism even in the face of adversity. I hope you enjoyed today's recap, and I pray that it prepares you as we plan to get together this Sunday in person and online. I want to invite you to join us this Sunday in person or online at 7941 47th Street in McCook, Illinois, 60525. Facility has ample parking, easy to get to, and an accessible location. And I can't wait to see you in person. As we conclude, I want you to have an incredible weekend, and I'll see you this Sunday.